Welcome, everybody. We'll get rolling here in just a minute, letting some people get joined in, and then we will get rolling. Alright, drivers, fans alike, even mamas if they're here. We gonna get rolling here. This is Monkey Mafia Esports. Gr4 Lobby B here for round number 2 at Red Bull Ring. I was part of Lobby A, but sounds like Lobby B had some excitement as well, so we will get rolling on that here in just a minute. We got Tom out in front on the pole. He's going to be joined on the front row by Fuller K. Second row is going to see Crash and Chris and J-Skin. Chip Reese and Asmo in row 3. Row number 4, we'll see Southern Queen and Masked Plumber. Row number 5, Red X and Flipbox. And Johnson, 48, will be the final row by himself. 11 drivers on the grid today. Is that right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's take a look here. The other thing I was going to look at, the qualifying times were so wickedly close last night. So Tom on the pole with a 36.125. He's followed by Fuller with a 2.11. Chris a 3.96. No gap between J-Skin and Chip with a 4.28 and a 4.39. Other than that, some spaces in between everybody else. The gap to the Lobby A and Lobby B this time was tight. You're talking, let's see, what is that? Just over half of a tenth. So really, really close last night here in the qualifying. So we will get rolling. Let's get this thing going. And green lights are out. Away they go. Chris not with a very good start. Chip's going to jump that start on the 155. The Ferrari did not get off the line like he was hoping, so we will see if he's able to bounce back from that one. You see Tom has opened it up and will hold on to the lead single file, followed by Fuller, Chip. And then behind that, we're starting to see some of the action. Let's jump on board here. Let's see. These guys are up here nice and close. Let's jump on. And you can see here 2x2 as they go into the corner. Jump back over with Queen. Got passed by Plumber there in the real tree car. We'll get a chance to actually look at liveries today since it won't be nighttime right away. That was kind of a bummer. And Red X gets a little bit wide on the corner. That's going to give Plumber a chance to get by. But will he be able to complete the pass here? You can kind of see up in the distance their nose to tail, but no passing going on. So we'll stay back here as Plumber and Queen now side by side. A couple of Porsches diving down into the corner. We do have a pretty wide variety of car selection. I do like that. I see quite a few of the different cars going, so I like to be able to see that as well. And there you go. Plumber is going to tuck back in behind Queen and try to keep up here. In the meantime, you see it here. Everybody kind of knows the tail. Will Fuller have a chance to take the lead here? Oh, gets a little bit sideways over there, but continues on. Generally going to be about a 2-stop race here. I think somebody saved fuel, they could probably make it a 1-stop, but for the most part, we'll see a 2-stop here, with your first pit stops coming between laps 6 and 8. Ooh, the Ferrari, a little wide, getting a little bit of grass. That's going to slow up his speed. Asmo's going to have a shot at him. No, he's not, actually. So Chris able to hold some decent speed coming through the grass there and with the left side. Asmo not able to make anything just yet. Like you say, I was not feeling like the best, so I'm gonna try to do my best here with this. If I dive off and there's quiet for a minute, I do apologize. Just trying to make my best of this whole thing. Just woke up not feeling the best this morning, not sure why. Actually, not this morning, last night. I was up by like, I don't know, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, well, about every hour. So the Zebra Lamborghini back here. Try to stick with everybody here and kind of keep flipping through. Right now, these three still close together. Saw Chris maybe had a look at J-Skin there, didn't get the move done. And we'll continue on. Dr. Squatch on the Ferrari there. That's why J-Skin had to be in the other lobby. I didn't want another Squatch car with me. I posted this in the the chat in the Discord just went quiet. Hopefully everybody's on here watching today. Like I always say, make sure you give us a thumbs up, make sure you share the video. Do what Chris does. Chris brings his mama. And then it puts me in my place and I have to watch my language. It's kind of entertaining. You see it there. Asmo was able to get around Chris. Now he's closing in on the back of J-Skin. But he has not gotten rid of Chris yet. Let's jump back here. They're all still nose to tail. Johnson closing in on the back of that group. And let's see. You got T. Good old Tom still leading the way here, followed by Fuller. Chip Reese trying to close in on him for the final podium spot is where he's at right now. But Fuller's looking to put the pressure on Tom here. Will Tom be able to hold him off? Drivers, if you watch this, please put your number on the side of the car. Tom. That's the TT, Tom. You need directions? You call Tom. Fuller not able to get anything done just yet. And we see this battle back here. Asmo closed in on the back of J-Skin now. He's got a little pressure coming in. And Asmo not able to make anything move yet. This battle spread out just a little bit. Looks like Plummer now under siege from Johnson. Not able to get that done just yet. We jump back up front. Tom leading the way still, but he has a mirror full of Fuller in that Citroen. And I know I say that wrong, but I don't care. I'm Monkey, I do what I want. Chip just hoping these guys start battling a little bit. If they start battling, they're gonna see that Alpha 155 right deep in their mirrors, and we'll see if they're able to do anything with it. Oh, here goes. Fuller has a run here. Will he be able to hold it? Nope, not close enough to do anything. Is Chip. Side by side into the corner. Able to get that move done. Great move by Fuller. That's gonna give him the lead here in Lobby B. But Tom not ready to let him go that easy. He cuts it off to the right. He's going to look to get a side-by-side with him, heading down to the hairpin. Man, we got a battle going on here. Oh, and there we go. Fuller a little bit wide there. Looked like maybe a little bit of rubbing there. Nothing too bad, but Chip did close in just a little bit. That 155 is loud. Gosh, I switched over to it and my ears went numb. Oh, what happened back here? Well, let's go back. We gotta see what's going on back here. Chris was behind these two. Here we go. Chris gonna look to the inside of Asmo. There you see it. Able to get the 2-for-1 here. Gets around J-Skin and Asmo. Asmo now gonna get around J-Skin. What a move by Chris to get him up into the 4th position. Fucking Chris with a double, you damn Skippy. That was a good pass. Oh, Asmo a little deep in there. They're both tight. That's a racing incident right there, but they'll continue on side by side. J-Skin loses a little bit of ground here. As they are still side by side, we ride along with J-Skin in the 6th spot. Those two in front battling for 4th and 5th. And just looking at the map, looks like Chip closed up on the back of Fuller. We jump on board with him. And not able to get anything done just yet. And Chris will hold on to that 4th position over Asmo. Asmo in 5th. J-Skin dropping back just a little bit. He'll look to try to close back in on him. Here comes Red X, Southern Queen, battling it out. We'll jump on board with Plumber as we get a little side-by-side here for the 7th position. Sorry about that. Looking at the wrong numbers over there. Oh, Queen not able to get that move done. She'll dive back in behind, try to get it done here, heading towards the hairpin. Or our imaginary corners that we count down here. Oh, this is a corner. This counts as a turn. And down into the hairpin. Doesn't look like she's got anything for him right there. Tom does hold on to that top spot again. Has opened it up just a little bit over Fuller. As we are approaching the pit windows here. We'll start seeing some pit stops happening. The Alpha, the 155, I'd imagine he'll be the first one. That thing eats the fuel as Asmo takes a look to Chris, but not able to get in there just yet. People looking to get into their spots here before the pit stop cycle through. We'll jump up front here. Actually, let's go on with T. Tom, will he pit or will he continue on? Looks like he'll continue on. Fuller. Gonna go one more. Chip going one more as well. So my lap 6 prediction is incorrect. So far, it is incorrect. And I doubt Queen did, because I know she was saying that her car, that Porsche, is a gas saver, so. Ooh. Johnson and Plummer mixing it up back here. Let's jump on board with Johnson here. He's going to look to try to get around him for that 9th spot. Yeah, we all went to 7. I think 7 was kind of the spot where everybody went on in Lobby A, but I could have went at 6, and I'm kind of wishing I would have. Would have thrown it off just a little bit. Tom, your lap leader right now. Fast lap, 35.652 for him in that Subaru, I believe he's in. Yep, Subaru. Fuller drops back just a little bit. Chip within range of Fuller, but nothing to do just yet. Chris opened up his gap a little bit on Asmo. Asmo and J-Skin still here in tow, though. Not going to let him get away. Queen got around Red X. Not sure when that happened, but let's jump up here. Let's jump to the front. Let's see who's going to pit. There you see the Subaru down into the pits. Fuller down into the pits. Chip as well. Who's going to stretch it? Who's going the extra lap here to try to overcut? Nobody tried the undercut. Who's going to try the overcut? J-Skin will continue on, so J-Skin right now, your only driver to stay out on track. Queen will stay out on track as well. That's Red X diving down in. Let's see about Plummer. See there, just dives it off into the pits. Johnson as well. And flip. Let's see. That flip will dive in. So J-Skin and Southern Queen, we're going to see where this one cycles through. Southern Queen was right in front of Red X, and J-Skin was right behind Chris, I believe it was. Or no, Asmo. It was Chris, Asmo, and then J-Skin. So J-Skin, your leader right now. We'll see his pit strategy plays out. He is on the mediums as well as Queen. Oh, Queen a little deep into the corner there as we switched over. Oh yeah, Favre went way early. Oh, J-Skin brought out his flippy floppies and goes into the sand. And we see him coming around here. We will jump over as Fuller has gotten around TomTom here after the pit stops. So Fuller in the Citroen looking to gain that lead. We'll see where it cycles through as they make their pit stops. Looks like, did Chip have an issue? He has dropped behind Chris now after the pit stop, so plenty of stuff going on track here as we see J-Skin off into the pits. Queen will follow suit. There you see it. J-Skin pushed that fuel to the limit, going in with 0. 1 for Southern Queen. Fuller going to come around and consume the lead in that Citroen. Great run by him so far. TomTom, Chris, let's see, let's ride along as J-Skin. He was in the mix with Chris and Asmo, but right now looking like Chris really opened it up. Chris maybe didn't take tires. We'll jump up and double check that, but look there, J-Skin didn't take tires either. As Asmo will sneak by. Oh, see, Chris didn't take a full stint of fuel here. That's why. But he is mixing it up right now as him and Chip back and forth. And there you see it, right behind Chip there for that final podium spot. Looks like the 155 will pull away. Looks like we are a little bit stretched out, so let's do a quick run through of the liveries here. So this week was Hunting or Wildlife, sponsored by Flipbox. And there you see it, the Bass Pro Shops, number 13 Citroen, Fanatec GoPro on there as well. That is Fuller, your leader. In the second spot, TomTom. I'm trying to see if he's got his number snuck in there somewhere where I can't see it. I do not see it, so gotta make sure you get the number on there for me, TomTom. Makes this a little bit easier, but that's the Subaru with the nice camo on it. Almost didn't see the thing rolling through there, but he has dropped back. Fuller really opening this thing up. Chip in the 155. Rocking that VPR GTR Tiger Life 04 of the Alfa Romeo 155 for Chip Reese. Crash and Chris with the basic Monkey Mafia on the back, 22 on the side. That's all he's got with the blue and green Ferrari. Looking good though, looking in a good spot here, trying to get onto that podium. And then you got the Zebra Man, the number 66 Zebra Asmo car. Asmo, you didn't even put your own logo on it? Come on, Asmo, you slacker. That's the number 66 Lamborghini. J-Skin, the Dr. Squatch. Dr. Squatch Realtree Remington. You can see it there on the side. Good looking car, I'll give him that. I like my Squatch better, but you know, that's how it goes. That's the number 42 Realtree Dr. Squatch Remington Ferrari. Behind that, we got Red X in the 007 Mazda 3. The only one of these in the field, I do believe. I'm not a fan of red, but when you mix it with black, it looks good. And I think that's a Hoonigan plate on the back there. So that is the Red X 007 Mazda 3. Johnson in the number 18 Busch Light camo scheme with Dunkin' Donuts and Realtree on there. That is the NSX, yep, the Honda NSX there. Good looking car for him as he rolls in the 9th spot currently. Masked Plumber with the 04 40. I'm not sure what number that is. I think it's supposed to be 40, but I thought he was 04. Maybe I'm wrong. Realtree US Army car. Got the like dark brown color on that thing and is rolling in his Porsche flip box. There you see it, the Ferrari Remington and Summit on the number 88 for him along with the camo. So, Realtree on the front there, so good looking Ferrari by him. We jump back to the front. Looks like Fuller has opened it up quite a bit on TomTom. Crash and Chris as well. We jump back here to Chip and J-Skin as Chip has lost ground to Asmo as well. I was busy yakking and showing liveries, but Asmo on the move up to the 4th spot. Now Chip under fire from J-Skin. Will J-Skin take a look here? And looks like he tucks it back in, looking to get it on the straightaway. We'll have to see what he's able to do. He gets blown up the comments. I hadn't even keep up with them as I'm watching this, so I apologize if I miss any of them. As we see J-Skin not able to make a move yet. And looks like the 155 will get a little bit of pull here on the corner. He'll pull away. Right now, currently, the only battle on track that we see is this battle for the 5th spot. J-Skin trying to get himself back into the top 5. And he will tuck back in here. Not able to get anything done just yet. But look at the run the 155 gets off the corner. He is just gone. What's up, Willie? Welcome to the chat. Appreciate everybody joining today. As always, make sure you follow the page. So I was looking at some stats, you know, guys, here. And half of the people that watch are unsubscribed. So just subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. It's a button click. Just subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow and get to where it's expanding like we are. Monkey Mafia Esports has done some crazy expansions in the last, 6 months? It's been crazy, and let's continue to grow it. This channel is only really for that. I don't even stream my own races on this channel anymore. So, if you can, make sure you follow the page, give us a thumbs up, and also share it. So, Chip does open up this gap just some more on J-Skin, so we will kind of dive through here. Looks like Queen has opened up the gap a little bit on Red X here. Johnson gets around Plummer and holds on to that 9th spot. And there you go, Fuller back in the lead. We'll jump back over here, this closest one on track, so we'll stay on board with this one. On lap 26. Alright, I will watch it. You're always the new guy. No. And really, when it comes down to it for Cynical, everybody's the new guy because he can't remember what happened yesterday. So I'll try to remember lap 26 to jump over to Johnson and watch his little drift party, spin party, whatever you want to call it. The washing cycle. There we go. We are rocking, though. Your top 5. Fuller, TomTom, Chris, Asmo, and Chip Reese. J-Skin wants to join that party, but not quite able to close in on the back of Chip Reese. Could also be doing a little fuel mileage. Does have the mediums compared to the softs on Chip. Asmo on softs as well. Let's jump through here. So Fuller on softs, T on mediums, Chris on mediums, Asmo and Chip on softs both. Mediums for J-Skin, softs for Queen, Red X as well. Johnson medium on Plumber, and softs on Flip. Alright, so Fuller's still leading the way. We'll stay on board with him for now. Keep an eye on the map here. We'll try to see what's going on. About halfway through our fuel run here. We saw him on lap 7, so you would imagine roughly about lap number 21 for the second pit stop here. We'll see how that one cycles through. Take a quick break here while we're watching and grab a drink. I'll be right back. Oh, hold on. You must have made the pass and I missed it. Alright. So Queen got the number 23 Realtree Goodyear Cabela's and Oakley on that Porsche. I like the camo. The white with the orange through the middle looks solid on that thing. It's a good looking car there, Queen. Sorry about the miss in that one. That's what happens when you make a pass when I'm doing through the field. You're not allowed to pass while I'm doing that, damn it. Just kidding. Anyways, that's number 23 Realtree Porsche of Southern Queen 23. I don't think I missed anybody else. I think I got everybody. Let's see. What do we got going back here? Anything? Asmo. Looks like Asmo may be losing a little bit of ground. Is he? Yeah, lost about 2/10 on the last one here. Let's see what kind of lap times we got running right now. Fuller got a 36.866 on the last one, a 37.4 for Tom Tom. Crash and Chris was a 37.8. Then you see a 36.6, so 36.4 back here. Asmo and Chip right now, your fastest the last time by. 37.5, 37.5, 38.5. Yeah, so your fastest two cars. Oh, Fuller just hit a 36 there. But your fastest two right now are going to be Asmo and Chip Reese. So we'll see, is Asmo going to be able to close in on the back of Chris here for that podium spot? And you hear the 155 screaming by. Yeah, Fogey was an A with us. And there you see it. Nothing exciting going on right now on the map. We're right along with Asmo as he's trying to close in on the back of Chris. Meanwhile, back here, Chip and J-Skin still battling it out. 38.8 the last time by and 37.8, so J-Skin gains a whole second that last lap. So we will jump on board with Jay and see what he's able to do. Is he able to close this thing down and get back into the top 5? Lap number 16, we are at the 25-minute mark, just past, so that's the halfway point. Halfway in, Fuller, TT, and Crash and Chris, your podium. Asmo and Chip reach your top 5. We'll see where this thing cycles out through the second half. Cynical, you don't need a damn spotter. We need to start handicapping you so you don't win all the time. Which car do you hate the most? That's one we're going to give you. I didn't have his back. Man, I get racing, I mute my mic, and I rarely ever talk during the race. You don't get much out of me during the race because I'm usually dialed in trying to do my thing, so. Oh, sorry, 3 out of 4. Turn 3 for Chip says he got caught up as Chris is into the pits. So Chris, your first pit stop here on lap number 17, playing a little strategy. With the pit stop, that moves J-Skin up into the top 5, but he wants that 4th spot. He wants to get around Chip, he just cannot get there. And looks like Chris will come out behind Red X. Yes, he will, and will pull out in the 8th spot. So, like I say, right now, this is the closest battle on track. You can see it up on the map, very stretched out. I can tell you this from Lobby A, I don't think there was ever a point where we were stretched out. I mean, it was... I felt like I always had a car within a half second of me, it felt like. Now, maybe that's not true, but it was a hell of a fight. Hey, you, listening over there, go hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, or I will throw bananas at you. That's the first threat. Then I'll throw poo, so be careful. Pretty much. Nobody answered, then I'll jump on quick, unmute, answer, back to mute. So let's see here. Let's check these lap times as they come around. What kind of lap times everybody running as they cross the line? 37.017 for Fuller, a 36.7 for TomTom. Asmo going to come across the line with a 37.2. 38.2 for Chip, a 37.3 for J-Skin. So right now in that top 5, J-Skin's still the quickest car. We'll have to see if he's able to do anything with it. Oh yeah, you don't want to know Mario Kart. Because once the bananas don't work, the poo comes out. And I throw the poo. See there, J-Skin, I mean, he's inching in on him, but let's look at the last 3 lap times compared. 38.2, 37.4, 38.8. So really, as a whole, J-Skin has closed in quite a bit here in this last 3 laps, but it's like he gets there and he's just not able to do anything with it. Yeah, well, you better watch out, Asmo. I fling the poo. Wait, hold on. Chris, are you in here? Is your mama in here? I gotta check that before I say what I'm gonna say. Yeah, Fuller just really right now on a mission and hustling that car around here. No Chris. Okay, so that means no Chris's mama. So when I fling the poo, it's the shit. I can't swear when Chris's mom's on. I told her I wouldn't. And they come across here. As I said, the early pit stop by Chris could be interesting to see how it plays out with the rest of these drivers. He was in that 3rd spot when he came in. We'll have to see where it cycles through as the next set of pit stops happen. But the 2nd stop here for everybody should be the final stop. I would imagine Chris is playing this out to be the final stop and trying to stretch it 25 minutes. So we'll see how it is. We are under 20 minutes to go now. I'm disgusting and you love it. I know. Hey, when the shit flies, the shit flies. As we head down the backstretch, J-Skin is on there now in the slipstream. We'll see as we head into the last few laps here of this stint and see if he's going to be able to hold on to this thing or if Chip's going to be able to hold him off. Oh, you don't even want to know. It'd be all over your windshield. The poo will splatter. J-Skin getting a ton of screen time here, but I'm starting to wonder, is he going to make the move? Wait, what do we got going on up here? Oh, that's Fuller approaching the lap car of Plummer. I'm guessing Plummer just came out of the pits. Other than that, we are back here. Oh, God, that 155 is so loud. So J-Skin holding a good pace here on those mediums, able to close back in on Chip. And like I say, we got to be getting close. Let's see where everybody's at on fuel. Fuller down to under an eighth. Right about an eighth for Tom Tom. Just under a quarter for Asmo. Chip is down in the red. J-Skin, though, has over a quarter tank. Queen with just under 3/8. Chris already pit. Got Johnson with a quarter. Red has pit. Flip with just over a quarter. And Mast has pit as well. We'll go back to this one, see if J-Skin's able to do it. Yeah, J-Skin's holding some consistent lap times. That's the thing that's just amazing. And you can see it, like, Chip's bouncing around a little bit on his lap times, and that every time he does, J-Skin closes in, but then that's it. He just can't close in any more than that. Maybe he's just in cruise mode behind him. Nobody will know. I would imagine, though, if he's got that pace, he's going to be looking to open that thing up here at the end and see what he's able to do. Like you say, we are closing in on the back end of this race. 18 minutes, 17 minutes to go, actually. Red X. No, like, I'm not. You won't find me using red on a car very often, but you know what? Check my endurance car this week. It's red. But it's got black and some white on it, so not very often you'll see me rocking a red livery, but Chip off into the pits there. I was getting a drink and reading some comments. Missed that. Chip dives off into the pits, so we'll see where this one turns out. J-Skin was within a second of him. We will have to see. Does he stay on mediums there? Or go on mediums? He went to mediums, so he hadn't run to mediums yet. Comes out about half a straightaway behind Chris. Has Johnson right behind him. Johnson yet to pit, though. Queen finds herself up into that fifth spot after some pit stops. We'll have to see where that cycles through for her. Fuller's still your leader, though. This guy is just killing it as he dives off into the pits here on lap number 21. Here we go. Your leader's starting to pit. Tom Tom in as well. What's Asmo going to do? Looks like he could probably run another one if he wants to, but he will not. He'll dive off and try to cut over or try to do what he can to... Oh, and he's off into the grass. That might be a penalty. J-Skin will continue on. So J-Skin, your top driver yet to pit. He continues on. Should consume the lead as he goes by. Maybe not. Fuller might be able to hold on to this lead. And nope, he will not. J-Skin will consume the lead, but Fuller not too far behind. Fuller only drops to second on his pit stop here, so good job by him. Queen's going to look to get by Tom Tom down the straightaway here. Should be able to do that. Should have the pace to get by, but Tom does get out and gets rolling. The Subaru kicks the Subaru in the butt and gets it down the straightaway. Asmo says it was a penalty. So who wants to know the announcement that I have? We got quite a few people in here. Announcement. Announcement. Anoint him. Anoint him. As we ride along with Queen, trying to get around Tom Tom. 37-1. Look at those last couple laps there. She ran real consistent. Actually, look at the last 10, really. Other than that 138, all 37, so may not be the fast lap on there, but definitely a consistency. Chat went dead, I know. Where'd the chat go? Hello? Is it me you're looking for? Chat better not die. Chat can't die here, or I start singing and nobody wants that. the shit will fly. Jace get into the pits. Let's see where he cycles out. Jump back here. He was chasing Chip Reese, so we'll see where this one cycles for him. As Queen does continue on. He's in 4, J-Skin's in 4, so let's see where this cycles through for Chip Reese in the 155. Shit is already flying. Shit is always flying. I don't know what you're talking about, man. That's my wife. She's the one that has to deal with it on the daily. The shit's always flying. But hey, she still calls herself Mrs. Monkey, and there you go. J-Skin comes out right behind. What's this one? I want this one. So J-Skin right behind Chip Reese, maybe gained about, I'd say, a couple of tenths there through the pit stop sequence. We'll have to see if he's able to do anything. Right now for the 6th position. Should be for the 5th position once Queen pits. But Queen pushing that. She hasn't lost too much ground to TomTom. And you see TomTom looks like he might be closing in on Fuller. We'll do a lap time check here. These guys aren't on outlaps anymore. Or is this an outlap? I can't drive 155. That thing is so loud. I don't know that I could race with it. Although maybe I do need to, because sometimes when the chat gets going, I can't hear my damn car. So maybe I do need the 155. I feel like that's the loudest car of the group. I really do. Alright, Queen down into the pits. We'll see where she cycles back through after she makes her pit stop. She was running in the, I believe, 7th spot before pit stop started. And there you see it. Fuller leading the way. TomTom in your 2nd position. Chris in the 3rd spot, but Asmo closing in on the back of him. Let's see, 36.9 to a 36.8, so gained about a tenth on that lap. Let's see what this one looks like, a 37.3. Oh, and he's on an outlap, so that won't help me any. Will Queen hold on to that 7th spot? Looks like she will, as Red's coming around the final few corners. So that'd be 7th spot for Southern Queen after her pit stop. Now she'll look to close in. 11 minutes. 11 minutes to go here in Lobby B. It's not as loud driving as spectating. That's good. I drove it, but I never paid attention to it, I guess, until today as I flipped to it. It's just way louder than everything else. J-Skin's hoping to hear the other end of it, though. He wants to hear it from the front, but yet to make that move. We see him coming around. Looks like lost a little bit of ground. We'll check that time here in just a minute. But don't look now. We have a battle for the lead. TomTom has closed in on the back of Fuller here. Gaining, oh man, 1.8 seconds. What happened to Fuller on that lap? He lost some ground. We jump on with TomTom. He's going to make the move. Fuller tries to block it off. Not enough to do it. And there you see it. TomTom able to take the lead back. Your only 2 drivers to have led the race so far. TomTom started on pole, had the lead. Fuller gained it back. Oh no, Fuller. Damn that throttle. I guess you're part of the Mafia, so I can blame the monkey foot? As TomTom opens up that gap after Fuller makes a little bit of a mistake on the exit there. You can see how hard he's pushing. He's trying to get anything he can out of that number 13. But looks like TomTom will open up that gap. Chris kind of in his own world back here. Asmo not too far behind him, but then yet again not close enough to make any moves. Let's see. So Chip, 37.2 to a 37.3. Look at these two just putting on a show back here for that final spot in the top 5. All right, Asmo, I'll watch. Wait, hold on. We're on lap number 25. That means the next lap we'll have to flip over to Johnson. Johnson & Johnson wants to go for a spin. He wants to bring you some baby shampoo. I don't know. I'm gonna start nicknaming everybody something different. We got Tom Tom. We'll go with, instead of Crashing Chris, it's Chris is Crashing. Chris had to fuel save for the last few laps. Okay. Why are you giving strategy away? Damn it. No. J-Skin with 36.777. That's his fast lap of the race. 36.5 from Chip. So he lost 2/10 there. 35.652 is your fast lap here from Tom Tom, your leader. Other than these two, we're going to stay on board with these two again because, like I say, it is... We'll watch that gap up with Asmo and Chris here as we close in on the last few laps. Actually, no, what we're going to do, we're going to go... Johnson's going to get some airtime here. Hell, I might have to go back and watch this one a couple times because I've seen a clip of it. I got you guys, I got you. Alright, everybody's still in line here. Tom Tom, your leader. Fuller K in second. Oops. Crashing Chris in the third spot. Asmo, J-Skin, Chip Reese, Southern Queen, and Red X. Followed by Johnson, Flipbox, and Mass Plumber here in Lobby B. Hey guys, it's lap 26. Guys, you ready? Here we go. Who's ready for the spin cycle? Get out your baby shampoo. Johnson going for the spin cycle. Here we go. Whee! Caps it hook. Slams her into first and rolls out. Let's get one more shot of it from the outside. Spin cycle engaged. He ran that thing wide out in the sand and just took her for a spin. Keeps it locked and rolls out. Good job by Johnson there. You get a little bit of a gap back to flip, but still good job by him to get rolling again. We jump back up. Queen is on the back of Chip. Well, not on the back. She's looking to get to the back of Chip. As J-Skin did get around. Oh, we got to go back now, guys. What the heck, guys? Why you make the decision to make this move when I'm not ready for it? Let's go back a lap. Here we go. We're going to go back to lap of 50 or 25. Doing a little remix here. Remix. Oh yeah, Cynical, you got to try that new exit style. Man, it's the way to go. And there we see it. J-Skin closing in on Chip. Off by a 10th on the last lap, but we'll see what happens here. Don't forget Lennon. Johnson got his spotlight, damn it. I gotta figure out when J-Skin passed Chip here. I've been watching this battle for so long. And then he made the move. I'm wondering if Chip maybe made a mistake here. Or if J-Skin just really does close in on him. We are under 9 minutes to go here. A couple laps left to go. Probably about 5 or 6. And J-Skin just trying to close in on the back of Chip here for that top 5 spot. We've been watching it for quite a while now. Asmo not quite close enough to Chris, is it? Nope. Yeah, Fuller and TT still spread out. And there you go. Chip opens up just a little bit. Push that limit. It did look like one tire still was touching the green, so no harm, no foul. He'll continue on. But J-Skin looking to get to him. Whew. You can see just how much that car was bouncing around of Chip up there. So let's see, a 36.7 to a 36.5, so we lost another 2/10. There has to be a mistake here that caused that position to swap. He is up on his best there for J-Skin. Oh, there it is. Yep, and the hairpin gets Chip. He'll drop to the 6th spot. That's going to get J-Skin the top 5. Now we jump. Oh, we got somebody backwards. Who's that? It looks like Mass took it for a spin. Now he's got to wait for some cars to go by. And there he goes. Good job by Plummer there. A lot of people would have tried to whip that around and wouldn't have been a good thing. So good job by him to wait for the field to go by. Frustrating, but it's what has to be done. Fuller holding on to the 2nd spot. So we got Tom Tom out front here on the end of lap 26. 7 minutes to go in this race. Fuller in the 2nd spot led some of the race, but ultimately lost the lead here in this stint. Crash and Chris coming around the final corner, and we'll go around Plummer here in just a moment to put him on a lap down from 3rd, I guess. But so Chris in that 3rd spot, looking to hold on to this thing as Asmo closing in on the back of him. Look at the lap times, 37.3 last time to a 36.7. So about a 6 to 7 tenths gained there by Asmo, closing in on the final few laps. J-Skin got around and does open it up a little bit. Chip in the 6th spot. Queen holding on to that 7th spot. Red trying to catch her, but he's quite a ways behind. At this point, it would take a mistake. Johnson, after his spin cycle, is in the 9th spot. Flipping 10th, and Plummer in 11th. So, let's jump over here. Let's watch this Asmo and Chris battle. We'll keep an eye on the lap times as they come around, though. Yeah, respect to Plummer. I really like seeing that kind of stuff. So nobody said anything about the announcement, so now you guys got to wait till the next stream. That means all of you are going to have to join into the next stream to get the info. Oh. New Gr4 sign up. Let's jump on here and check. Who could it be? Who could it be? Oops. Looks like Wildebeest. Our new joiner joined Endurance. Now is going to join the Gr4 circuit. Let me jump over here. So let's see, Chris with a 36.4, a 36.3 for Asmo. So he's closing in, but a little by a little. Give me just a sec here. I'm just getting the roll added for the new guy. Alright, we are getting them added. Nope. Now you gotta wait. No announcement. Gotta wait for the next stream. Ha ha ha. Now you have to watch the A lobby as well. How about this? It'd be an A lobby, but I'll do it early on. Lame. That's how I roll, man. Ooh, looks like we got another endurance guy. Give me a sec here. Man, look at me. I am multitasking over here. Adding people as we go. Alright, let's see about that one. 37.7, 37.0, so gained 7 tenths on that one. Asmo really looking to push. The soft tires on Fuller's car, or on Chris's car, are a little bit more burnt off than Asmo. That was that earlier pit stop. Forgot we raced Gr4. Dude, you're running it. You can't be forgetting it. You're the host. Which, honestly, you might have to find a second host. Does it look like? Let me go look here. Right now it's 14-2, so once Wildebeest checks in, that'd be 15, so. Man, I said I'm going to make an announcement on the next one. We lost people here. And here we go. We are closing in on the final few minutes. Just over 2 minutes to go. 2 laps is all we will have left here as they cross the line this time by. TomTom got a substantial lead now on the Subaru. He'll look to close this thing down in the final 2 laps. Just got to finish, bring it home. Fuller comes across the line for 2 more to go. He is in the second spot. Crash and Chris rounding out your podium. But as we were talking, Asmo looking to close in. Let's look at the lap times this time by. 36.4, 36.1. So, Asmo is closing in. He's hunting down. Will he be able to get it done? Oh, he had a look there. Thought about it there in the hairpin. He's closing in. Other than that, not any battles on track. J-Skin does round out your top 5. He opened up his gap over Chip. Southern Queen in the 7th spot. Doesn't look like anything going to change in that one. 8th for Red X. Johnson in 9th. Masked Plumber in 10th. And Flip in 11th. So, looks to be a pretty even run here for these guys. But we are going to stay on board with this Asmo battle. You see it, he's pushing. The Lamborghini, you really got to muscle that car around the track here at Red Bull Ring. The all-wheel drive, it's all about slamming it down in the right gear and cranking her in, but man, if you're off, you can go for a ride. So good job by Asmo closing in on the back of that Ferrari. Was a bunch of crickets in the background there? That was crazy. Whoa. That's a bunch of thunder in my background. Well, if it cuts off here, it's because I lost power. Apparently there's a storm rolling in. Let me go look at my radar. Holy crap. It's loud. Yeah, I should be okay. About an hour from now, I may get something. So, like I say, if we lose power, I will be right back on as soon as I can. No, I'm not doing the announcement until the next one. As we see, Chip and Queen have finished up here. Timer has run out. I don't want to jump off this one. This is a battle for the podium. Is he going to be able to make this move here at the end? Oh, a little deep into the corner there. And he does back off and give Chris the spot back. Don't think he meant to do that one. TomTom heading back to the final few corners here. Don't worry, I'm keeping an eye on the map, though. TomTom going to come around the final corner to take the victory here in Lobby B. Oh, Asmo going for a slide back there, it looks like. Asmo, you can see just how hard he was pushing there. Let's jump back quick and catch that. Did he run it a little bit wide? Did he just try to pull a Johnson? And Johnson, in a way. Oh, no, oh, man. Asmo, contact Johnson. He'll teach you how to spin it around. Asmo in the 4th spot. TomTom across the line for the win. Fuller going to come across the line here in just a moment for a 2nd place. A great podium finish here for Fuller. The 1-2, how they started. Across the line, Fuller in P2. Chris going to come around in P3 after Asmo spins off there in that last sector, or before the last sector. Asmo coming around. He will hold on. Does get back going, and will hold on to the 4th spot. J-Skin did threaten him, though. As J-Skin comes around for your top 5. Chip Reese in 6th. Southern Queen 7th. Red X 8th. Johnson 9th. Mass Plumber 10th. And Flipbox in the 11th spot. That is your Lobby B finale. Or not finale. Your finals for Lobby B this week. I will be backing off here and be back up in about 10 minutes rolling with our Lobby A. I can guarantee you Lobby A is a banger. And not only that, I will have an announcement within the first 10 laps of Lobby A about some future coming up. So I appreciate everybody joining. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, share the video around. Like I always say, share it with your mamas. This is Monkey from Monkey Mafia Productions, and I will see you in just a little bit.